damn it. Mouthful of food and everything. Welcome to the country. Ooga fucking ooga. For some reason, the people show up. Like these cunts right here. We have Schmeckel, V, Wizard of Cause, Limus Anonymous, me, and our special guest who's more important than any of us combined, Hailey Dollar. How's it going?
I had nothing better to do, I promise.
I think she's still away.
I think I fucked up there. I think I started it while she was gone.
Oh, no, there she is.
There she goes.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, so we've got Hailey Dollar, an international fetish model, which for all of you in the chat, that's got to be better than anything you've been watching so far. I mean, this is what you usually get. Now you're getting that.
Yeah, you really ought to turn the camera off before we go live. You scare away all the children.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I want the children gone. Are you kidding me?
Sup, sluts. I love that shirt, that hat.
You should go to a Kingdom Hall wearing that.
I go everywhere. Like, and I forget I have it on, so I'll like walk into a church, and then people are just horrified, or like, I'll be like walking my daughter to the bus stop, and like the other parents in the neighborhood are just like, I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. So
that's a little more. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told you all the truth. It must be very triggering for you.
Oh, triggered to the core.
Are there unicorns on it?
What?
Are those unicorns on the
boners?
They are, yeah. They are unicorn boners.
You know, for some reason, I can't help but think Jeff needs one of those hats.
No, I'm thinking Jeff would look pretty nice in one of those.
If he doesn't already have one. I can't even wear hats. Fucking genetics give me this giant goddamn heads. Like the only thing I could wear on this head is honestly like a novelty sombrero, and then I'd have to write "sup sluts" in Spanish on the front, and I don't know what Spanish.
I know puta bitches, so you can get like "sup puta."
Hola putas, ¿cómo estás? Like I'm a racist. Stop beating me.
Sombreros.
Okay, I'll stop.
You could fit all that on there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no, you could probably fit the fucking Magna Carta on there if you wanted
to. Before we launch into the actual topic, some worker in the chat is asking Wizard of Cause stuff about. I wasn't aware of any Wizard of Cause stuff. What's the Wizard of Cause stuff about, Wizard of Cause?
What stuff?
What did you do?
No idea.
Stuff? What stuff?
There's stuff, apparently. The chat thinks there's stuff.
You did a thing, obviously.
Well, for fuck's sake, I mean, listen, I can't keep track of everything I'm accused of, now can I?
Yes, you should.
Well, why?
Because internet.
That would take time away from me fucking ignoring it.
Reasons.
Do you know how hard it is? Like, do you know how much effort it takes to appear this consistently aloof?
A lot of booze, I imagine.
And again, all I've got is shitty domestic beer, so I've got to work it extra hard now.
Double the beer for half the reward.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up fucking hitting up my neighbors to find out if they've got any goddamn Valium so that I can get through this fucking thing. Somebody tell me what I did.
Just go and make some fucking bathtub moonshine. You'll be fine.
I actually haven't done shit lately. I haven't done shit lately, which is the
come to the constream and just set Wizard of Cause off.
And I mean, literally, I haven't done anything.
You can do it to you can do it to AP. You can do it if you want to set Hailey off. I'd love to see her tear into one of you.
Oh God!
Set Wizard of Cause off.
At least don't confuse me, because I'm the kind of guy who dwells on shit. So 2 days from now, I'll be wondering what the fuck this guy's talking about.
How dare you? Come with an explanation or get out.
Wait a second. Hang on. Wait. Tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, that means I'm doing Saints tomorrow, which means I'll probably have no recollection of even what happened tonight by Monday. So.
Oh, there you go. That's good then. Trigger away.
There we go. So, Hailey, is there any chance you could explain to the audience what it is that you do?
Oh God, I do so much. Well, most notably right now, I'm known for an international fetish model. Right now, I've done shows all over the U.S. as well as I go up to Montreal Fetish Week every year, and it's awesome. I do like runway shows, like fetish demonstrations. I love attending workshops for it because always something new you can learn. But along with that, I published a book 4 years ago. I'm a performer, like I don't know, you name it, I can like do it. Just like money at me and I'll make it happen.
You're also the co-host on SIJ Live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
Is there a link we can give them so that they can throw money at you?
Oh yeah. It's like $89.
I mean,
at like paypal.com.
I mean, there's also clubs where you can literally do that.
Yeah. No, I work at one.
Well, that was my point.
Lurker said that they assume when somebody's name is in the title on these streams that they did something.
Well, Hailey did something fucking terrible, but it's not up to me to tell you guys. But I mean, I'm just here to hang out.
Which
oh, whoa.
Everything I do.
You don't remember the shit either. I'm the same way. It's like,
so it's both of your faults then. That's what you're telling me.
It's like, what happened to my car? No, don't tell me.
Dude, where's my car?
Oh no, it's still in the lot, most of it.
Now I can't stop thinking about the giant woman with laser boobs.
Did I always have different colored doors?
Is this my house?
Holy shit, I don't remember buying these groceries or putting my fridge in this location.
Oh my god.
These are new drapes.
This is
Wait, I don't have
rough
drapes.
couple months.
I want to see the drapes. Hold on, I'm trying to find the video with the drapes. Oh, just a picture.
It's a whole video about drapes.
God.
I mean, I thought I was getting into like new weird territory on my channel, but
It's art.
It's the fucking. It's like the existential nature of window dressing. I love it.
Now, there's a conversation going in the chat from one of our regulars. She mentioned last stream her ex had sex with her own father.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
A multiple-year relationship
That's
with her.
so fucking gross.
Are they from West Virginia?
Or maybe Vermont.
I actually think they are from Virginia.
Oh man, no, that happens like all the time. It's so unfortunate.
Do you ever get people with that type of fetish?
Yeah, I mean
the
there's,
weird
like,
incest.
yeah. Oh, you'll find people like that, and like that's one thing that like we really heavily joked about it this year. You know, with like Game of Thrones, like that whole incest thing. So me and like my best friend, the Richard, the Dick. He's like the king of fetish in Montreal. We told everybody that we were like, he was like my dad. And so like throughout the week, like randomly come up to me and grope me or like lick my face. People would like stare in horror, like literally thought I was like his young daughter. And it was like we just got off on it in a sense, like we laughed at everybody's reactions. But there are people that like will legit do that stuff. I mean, like if you look on like RedTube and Pornhub, some of the most popular porn is like stepdad, like stepdaughter, like stepmom, take young son. Like it's nuts. People are like that's hot right now, and it's crazy.
Well, we've all been there.
Apparently, she's from Oregon, not Virginia.
Okay, Oregon.
You know, I will say, speaking from experience here, like dating crazy bitches from Oregon is usually a bad idea.
Dating crazy bitches anywhere, you know, is pretty much a bad idea.
Geographically, I mean, in my experience, I've had 2 from Oregon thus far, and they have sort of raised the bar. They haven't quite gotten to like the craziest of crazy X levels, but it's left a particular taste in my mouth. Like there is something wrong with Oregon.
Or what?
Or maybe there's something wrong with you.
Well, obviously.
Like,
Well, have you met the guy?
Well,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with women. Women are perfect, angelic creatures that never do anything insane ever.
Except when they're from Oregon.
No, what I'm saying is if you're attracting crazy, then there's a reason for it. And trust me, I know all I've ever done is attract crazy.
Yeah, that's what happens to straight men.
Well, I will say though, when you
That's
see
how you got Haley on the screen.
when you see the fucking pantheon of fetishes that are out there, and you see how like truly like bizarre and like just complex and shit they get. Like, do you ever just wonder if maybe there's not just too many people on planet Earth that allow that to be probabilistic? You know, that would eventually happen.
But I feel like a lot
That's how we're gonna start executing people. We're gonna put Haley out of work though if we start killing people off by their fetishes.
Oh no! You do that by the pizza toppings first.
we would just
Pineapple
By
on
the hard
pizza.
drives.
titty bar really fast, and they're always the nicest.
No, I feel like the only fetishes we need to get rid of are, you know,
like,
pedophiles, if you're going to count them as a fetish, and people who like feet.
Yeah. No,
Hey, what's wrong with the foot fetishes?
no, I love
Everything is wrong with the
I didn't
foot
hear what
fetish.
the first one was. What was the first one?
Pedophiles.
If we're going to
Yeah,
count
they-
that as a fetish and not
Yeah,
a
no, they can
disease.
go away. But no, the feet people, fuck you. They're awesome. They're like the nicest people ever.
Maybe they're very nice people, but they're disgusting.
You don't even have to get naked to make money. Shut up.
Same as the people
Yeah,
who eat shit.
My ex-girlfriend from Philly, she used to be a stripper in Atlantic City, and then when I met her, she was running a housekeeping business, right?
It sounds
And-
terrible.
Oh no, she was wonderful. Listen, I mean, like, I don't have a great track record, but when I look back over the pantheon of terrible choices I've made with women, she was among the better ones. But she gets this second job, and she starts telling me,
One of the better ones. No.
"Oh, well, no, it gets better because she was from Binghamton, New York." Even worse. Yeah. No, she was great though, but she gets this job, tells me she's bartending, and then she like gets really pissed at me because I went to a strip club, and then tries to get even by saying, "I'm not a bartender, I'm working foot fetish parties." Like, oh, really? That's it?
That's so funny. Oh
Like,
my god.
Like shit, I wouldn't. You could go back to the pole, and I wouldn't mind. It's whatever, it's your thing. But the foot fetish, how does that work? And she's like, it's kind of weird. You dress sexy, you walk around and let kind of creepy dudes play with your feet. I was like, oh,
But it is
Hey,
just so
if-
awesome. Oh my
well, yeah.
God.
When you hear that, it's like you gotta love what you do, right?
If you're not ticklish, best job in the fucking world.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, I know it's an easy fucking job, and I have nothing against the people who serve the people with foot fetishes. But the people with foot fetishes themselves, they're disgusting people.
That's just because you're disgusting.
Yeah.
Exactly the same as people that.
Me thinks you may have a secret closet foot fetish and you're very ashamed of it and you're taking it out on everybody else.
Yeah.
I have size 15 feet, and I keep them covered at all times because I hate looking at them, the ones attached to me.
Yeah, but you're gross. We've
Really?
already established this.
Really.
Yeah. At the same time, like we can all at a certain point agree that people in general are just gross.
It's true. I mean,
They're
nobody
gross.
nobody likes looking at you. Seriously.
You take the Rick and Morty Cronenberg and then just like spend a day reading Ham on Rye and then just look around at the people you live near.
Go outside and you'll hate everybody forever. Spend 20 minutes in the outdoors.
Well, no, you spend 20 minutes outdoors, real outdoors, where there's no fucking people around. You're like, this planet's not bad.
Well, yeah, it's just
And then you get on a Greyhound bus going
oh,
to Biloxi,
no.
leaving
Never.
Biloxi. There you go.
Never. There's nothing worse than a fucking Greyhound bus. Like, nothing worse. Oh, and the toilets. If you ever have to venture into the fucking back of one of those buses.
There's
You may as-
nothing worse than a fucking Greyhound bus, and on. You were raped as a child.
If you were raped as a child, yeah. Well, I took the
Dude,
express
I
line
take
from
that over
Atlanta
the
to
fucking
Boston.
Greyhound bus.
36 hours.
You know, this is
Right.
even worse because none of these people realize that you're not fucking joking. You ass.
Well, this is an old stand-up joke. I can't remember who told it, but he's like, "You guys ever been to like a Greyhound stop at night? Oh, it's fucking wonderful. I feel like calling unsolved mysteries and saying, oh, yeah, hello? Yeah, I found all of them. No, I mean all of them. They're all here."
Oh yeah, this is like fucking. Oh, why do midgets hang out at Greyhound depots? Does anybody know the answer to that?
God damn it, that sounded like a good setup. I thought you had something.
No,
Lots
I'm
of
so
light
serious. They do.
dark
So
night.
old Mexican.
Particularly in danger.
What?
Do you know how easy it is to mug a midget? They hang out at the fucking Greyhound stops. there.
You know what?
There's safety. There are cameras there.
It's better when he's roboting and we don't have to listen to most of what he says. Good, don't come back. I chased away the host, now what?
Well, we have 10 minutes before we go down. He'll be back, but I don't know.
Oh shit!
Maybe the main guest could say something, and we can all shut the fuck up for a second. I'll get a beer.
Yeah, that's good.
Triggered. That's what that was.
We're all disappointed in you.
Who are we disappointed in?
If you have to ask you, it's you.
Oh, god damn. No, the main topic. The main topic. Feminism, the sex industry. As far as your line of work goes, how have you noticed any effect there, if any?
You know, it's funny, and I don't think my opinion would be the popular one because I think, you know, most women feel like you should just jump to like that, oh, it's terrible, it ruins people's lives, like it makes people look down on you, like that kind of thing, because that's kind of the stereotype. But I actually think it, and like the women that I've experienced, it's kind of empowered them and made them more like, not necessarily like pro-feminist, like, oh, boo, all men are terrible, but it's more of like on the equality sense, to where you see yourself kind of at the same level. I don't know.
The way I look at it,
Mhm.
is you're not really degrading yourselves if you're, you know, completely okay with showing your shit off.
Oh yeah, it's not,
And
I think it's a matter of opinion as to like that word degrade. I mean, because, you know, honestly, some women, they do that, and that's actually a fetish as well, is like just degradation, versus some might feel that way and get off on it, and then others are really into another fetish called like body worship, and literally it's like it almost gives them a high when they're doing it, because they know that all the attention is on people, come to just kind of like fawn over them all day. It's crazy.
Feminists can't agree on anything.
No.
Than anything. Like a good portion of feminists are very supportive because it's empowering and women should be allowed to do what they want with their bodies. And then there's the other sect of feminism going, "Oh, fuck you, you fucking slut."
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you cater to the men pigs of the world? How dare you?
Exactly. But is it really catering to them if you're just taking all of their money, you know, like
well, that's what I mean. You're taking their money for just, you know,
for nothing,
what you were born with.
do that stuff, and they get like
People really ought to care a lot less about what adults do with
Yeah.
their
No,
own
I'm
bodies.
impressed. I'm impressed by people who can do that. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't mean this offensively, but it doesn't take as much skill as a lot of jobs.
no.
You
Yeah.
basically need the right parts. But it's
because it's all a perception thing, because like literally there's some clubs that have like a stereotype as far as like they're kind of catering to what they think a man would want, but like the one I work at is pretty incredible in a sense that there's literally every body type there, so
okay.
you have to have a certain set of parts. It's nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems like you're doing well, having these guys just shovel money for, you know, just being a female.
Yeah.
Being a female and being willing to dance in front of them and stuff.
They feel alive.
You'll notice most of the feminists that are very actively against sex workers are ugly as shit too.
They are. Oh, it's so sad. I think that's why. I think they're just miserable, and they weren't getting laid anyways, or just at some point Susan just lost herself in the Haagen-Dazs. It happens.
Hey man, I like cake.
I love cake.
Who doesn't love cake?
Hey, Anon. If you were a stripper, I'd come and I'd throw singles at you. Canadian singles.
Cake?
No,
'Cause I like it.
fucking loony.
That would hurt.
Oh my god.
Where would I put them?
In your coin slot.
There you go.
Wait, is that a euphemism? Because ew, money is dirty. I get some weird, like, fucking
You already had cancer up there. What the fuck worse can you get up there?
Oh no.
AIDS. AIDS is definitely worse than cancer. The cancer I dealt with, I got rid of that. I don't need AIDS. Thank you.
That's
AIDS,
true.
you can't get rid of
Don't want
AIDS.
cancer aid.
I've just realized, Anon, your life is so sad that the casual comments I've made about it have offended the fetish model.
Oh,
Like, that's an inspirational quote for tomorrow. Like that is my inspirational quote to get through my shift.
The next time you see a cancer patient, just go, at least you don't have AIDS.
Exactly. I have AIDS. Like, put that on
Silver lining.
crop top. I will sell them all day. Oh my god.
And you have an endorsement from an actual cancer survivor, so there you go. They can't even get mad. You'd be like, hey, girl that beat cervical cancer said I was allowed.
The one with the face. Yeah.
All right, now I'm sure Hailey has a bunch of very disturbing stories to tell us, but Anon, can you tell her the potato peeler story?
Oh my god. I'm surprised you actually want me to say that, because it makes you very upset every time.
It makes me very uncomfortable, but I'd like for you to make other people uncomfortable, so it's worth
I don't
it.
think it makes anybody as uncomfortable as it makes you.
I'm just uncomfortable because I just want to know, did you masturbate with it?
No, when they removed the cancer, they basically peeled my cervix like a potato
Oh.
to get rid of the outer lining that was infected with cancer. And I can see it in his face. He's just like,
Yeah, I don't have a vagina or cervix, but that's a painful thought.
I mean, we could peel your balls like little new potatoes.
Exactly.
cute.
It's like the thought of fucking dragging a potato peeler across mine. You don't do that to a person. Just put him
Yeah,
down.
you do. It's called circumcision.
I didn't get that done because my parents were decent people.
It was still funny.
so I'm going to steer the conversation in a different direction there on the fetish stuff, because I'm very curious.
Thank you,
You
I
do
bet you there's people that get down on cutting up their genitals.
Oh,
I've heard stories of cheese graters being used.
Actually, before Smudge detours, Hailey, people who get off on genital mutilation.
oh yeah. I think like one of the first times, it was crazy. I was in the army and I went to this house party, and there was this it was just like the fucking party house. They called it the animal house. It was all these guys living together. And I remember going to one of their bathrooms, and there were all these like Hustler magazines, and that was like the first time I'd ever seen it, and it blew my mind. Like genital mutilation, one of them is actually people will take IV lines and shove them into their like labia and even their tits, and just super inflate them with saline. Like, it's crazy. But there's some people that do the cutting. I mean, I wouldn't really call getting like multiple piercings down there like, mutilation, but I mean, in a sense, it kind of would be, shoving needles through it for that purpose. But
No, piercings I can see. It's the other weird shit that gets me.
Shoving needles through your genitals doesn't sound nice.
I forgot to mention. Since I don't think anybody here but V and Hailey herself know this. Beyond being a fetish model, she is also a veteran, and you have, was it 2 degrees?
I have 2 master's degrees.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
A very accomplished lady.
In what?
My first is a master's of health education, and my second is a master's of science in homeland security. So
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You should go to work.
It must
for like,
really piss feminists off.
go to work for like the
point out to
CDC.
everybody, I'd just like to point out to everybody, especially all of you in the chat, and you, Anon. You own your own business, Anon. The stripper's doing better than any of us.
That's true. By the way, speaking of which, Roy just tried to snake me from you guys.
I saw you posted the link there. That son of a
He
bitch.
sent me a direct message.
Oh,
What? That little
You
bitch.
tell Roy to fuck himself.
I called him a whore. It's okay. I'm gonna go get another drink though.
Tell him he might have Lacey. We have an actual lady.
Where? Oh wait, right. There's a real full one here. I forgot.
The one on camera right now. Obviously not you, Anon.
Yeah, no, I don't have my
You
whole
got half
vagina.
of it straight off. So, Samaj, where were you going?
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, what kind of things have you been doing, like fetish model stuff? I know you said you go to the, was it the fetish convention of some sort in Montreal?
Oh yeah, I do Montreal Fetish Week every year. It's the first week in September, and it's awesome. It's like latex fashion shows. We did like a opening with a boutique in Montreal. And just parties. Like we just party. Like Canadians go, like they're crazy. Like I don't know how they get through it, but it's literally like we literally worked all day for the fashion show and we partied till 6 in the morning, and then they get up and they do like brunch, and then they like start their day and they party all night. So like literally I think I slept maybe like 8 hours over like a whole week. It was insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm curious though, because I go to a lot of conventions as well. Another thing that you do, it's all comic and nerd related stuff, and there's always parties afterwards and whatnot. And for some reason, my imagination, because of the type of thing that the fetish mall stuff is, a lot of it's very sexy related stuff, tintillating, and everything else. I do have to ask the obvious questions. Do these parties consist of orgies?
Not all of them. Those are more of the like kink based parties, like kind of the after parties. That's why a lot of these conventions are held at like hotels. So it makes it kind of convenient to go and play and
Right. So so the difference is if you want to get laid, go to a kink party. No, I'm sorry.
pretty much. But in order, in order to get invited to a kink party, you have to go to some fetish parties and prove you're not like one of the bad weirdos.
No, but actually, having you here might be a blessing for Samaj. It's been almost 9 years for Samaj.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Really?
Oh, yeah, 9. Like very nearly a decade.
Why?
Oh.
Do you have any tips on how he can fix that? I mean, our idea was just to get him a hooker. I think at the almost a decade point, you just you get your buddy to buy it.
Like honestly, a girlfriend would be more expensive and more time consuming. And so, I mean, at the convenience of going on Backpage and, finding a very special lady to go on a date with, for the price of probably like $180, at most.
Well, you're nothing if not honest.
Yeah.
Cheaper to get a prostitute than it would be to actually date someone.
It's not even the monetary amount so much. At this point, I think it would be easier to get a hooker.
Yeah. Unless you I don't know, do you use Tinder? I love Tinder.
Not since they started charging to use it.
Oh, you cheap motherfucker!
I think
no wonder he doesn't get laid.
Pick up ladies.
I think it's like $50 a month. Which
that's
is
expensive.
That is
for it.
Because you're a woman.
Oh.
Only the men have to pay for it.
No way. That's
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, you see that there's actually a rival dating app. There's a rival dating app out there called Bumble, and they do the same thing as Tinder. They just don't charge, and as a result, Tinder's stock is just plummeted.
Well, no, but Bumble is awful. I hate it because it makes like women have to message first, and most days, like I'm so lazy. I'm just like, I already liked you. Just tell me I'm pretty.
I mean, seriously, women like to be approached.
That's not always the
Don't
case for
listen
you.
to feminists, okay?
I mean,
Fuck.
like
No, I don't want to approach a woman because I don't want to.
You're married. Nobody cares.
yeah, but no, like
I won't even approach the missus.
You're like, get on your knees and do as you're told. I don't have to ask you. Just do it.
You can approach me.
Your
That way I don't get the allegation. You're right.
Actually, that's a little bit sad that men are at the point where they're afraid to just talk to a woman. That's sad.
It's getting to be that way. I mean, honestly,
Oh man.
all these people that are going down in the media, they've been doing these things for years. There's so many like just getting exposed right this second. I think it just scares the shit out of everyone because like, I mean, it's so hard. Like guys don't even talk to me in public anymore. Like they will not like approach me, and I'm so nice, but they're like scared. And I don't.
It could be because
Really?
feminists
Are they
have
like-
appropriated the piercings and the look.
What's that, V?
Are they like clinging to their seat like mid lap dance?
Yes. Oh my god.
Well, I ride the bus.
That's
I
upsetting.
ride the bus everywhere I go, and whenever there's a woman that comes on there, there's no guy looking at her. They literally have to train themselves. Oh, it's a woman. Look away. Look out the window. It's gotten kind of
Samaj. If she's attractive, they might be pretending not to look at her. Some of them are looking at her.
yeah.
I know I'm looking at her. If she looks good.
Do attractive people ride buses?
Yeah.
Not usually. No.
Yeah, they do. That's not true. That's not true.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of
Yeah.
attractive women that go on the bus, at least until they get a nice guy.
Exactly.
Or a quote unquote nice guy.
The pretty single ones are
In
on the
between
bus.
breakups, you ride the bus.
Talk to them. Talk to them. They're alone.
Well, here's the thing though, is that a lot of them.
He's gonna get punched. He's gonna get punched. He's gonna fucking be like.
I give the best advice.
Well, I mean, a lot of women have noticed that the guys aren't calling as much as they used to, and
Well, yeah, that means they're not real men now.
well,
That's feminism's new thing.
It's
Where
not-
are all the
they-
real
they
men?
want real men,
They're
they don't
terrified
talk
of you.
on the
That's where they
phone.
are.
It's
Break
2017.
the ass a real woman.
Everything's text message.
I hate it.
Oh, that's rape.
What?
You're phone raping me. Don't.
Yeah,
unless I
can't
say
choose to
yes
accept
in
a
every
text
text message. Don't fucking text me.
Man, I'll be right back. Haley's in charge.
Oh, no, balance. I have a Tinder date. I do.
He abandoned you.
What?
Get
Steal
it
the
in.
ship.
I mean, not yet. I mean, he's right here. So, I mean, that would have been weird.
It wasn't. That was a recommendation, if
Oh.
anything.
I mean, Pornhub is offering like really good percentages right now.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I'd like to not have a house payment.
Yeah,
Get
fair
some
enough.
amateur stuff going down. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Oh my
Amateurs is pretty popular. So
Whoa.
It
Who's
is.
calling amateur? She's nothing if not professional.
God. One of the advertisers that they're offering, I think it was like you can be making like $10,000 a month or something doing just submissions. Like that is insane.
Time to call my exes.
I love that Schmeckel's been presenting you the entire time. Just so nobody can see anybody else talking. It's just you.
I think it's
And
like
the chat's going, "What the fuck's going on? Why can we only see this person?" Well,
I think he just likes the hat.
should be the cunt stream slogan.
Sup, sluts.
It's the unicorn dicks. That's what he really likes.
Hey, it's Raph. My
Hey,
thumbnail
everybody.
wasn't a lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
I
I'm
presented
here
Haley
because
with
the
that and
thumbnail.
forgot
Like,
to stop.
hi, nice to meet you. But like,
Hi,
no,
nice to meet you.
Oh, fuck off, Wolf. No one
Hey,
cares.
no, fuck you, bitch.
No, fuck you.
I'm
No,
the
fuck
co-host.
you.
Oh, fuck you. You scared away the talent.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, we got Wrath and Wolf. And,
I was watching. I was
scared off Hailey.
I
Nobody
blame Wrath.
I
I
heard
blame
her
him.
say she had a Tinder date. You can't pull that shit on me.
No,
White
Wrath.
privilege.
If it was either you or Wolf, it was definitely you.
She saw bald and ran.
Shouldn't even see that I'm bald. You're on crack.
Oh, we can all tell.
We can all tell. You look like a bald motherfucker.
Yeah, but she had a Tinder date. She was distracted.
He wasn't doing his job.
No, I'm pretty sure he started doing his job, and that's why she left.
Makes sense.
No, just saying, like, look at her, and I saw a glimpse of him before I got onto my computer, and I was just like, you're a lucky son bitch.
Wait, was he a ginger, by the way? I think
Yeah.
he was a ginger.
Pretty sure that was Dave Cullen's clone.
No, I saw a glimpse of someone else on her camera at one point. It looked like they had dark hair, whatever gender they
You're
were.
colorblind. You cannot weigh in on this
I can
conversation.
tell light from dark.
You cannot do anything regarding color ever.
I know the difference between light and dark.
Yeah, but do you know the difference between red and brown? Probably
No.
not.
But is she coming back? That is the question.
She has a Tinder date.
Maybe.
I'm guessing
No,
no.
she's gonna get it in. I mean, like, that was pretty obvious.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
I'll
did
give
you
him that.
send Wiz the invite?
Yeah, he was here and then he left.
He was here. He left.
Oh
You
well,
missed
I
him.
was barbecuing in December because you don't get to say that you did that very often. So we're taking
All right, I'm
advantage
gonna
of the fact that.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Bye. Man, I really should go to the 2 Beers In stream. Fuck this noise.
Yeah, this.
No. You all know. Everybody watching and everybody currently in the stream. 2 Beers In is one of the worst streams out there. They are trash, run by trash, and watched by trash. Also, most of their guests, you guessed it, garbage.
Lacey's on there
That's
right
right.
now.
I don't even know
except for
who this
Lacey.
is.
And Dave's there too.
Dave Cullen?
I don't know who the fuck.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh,
Dave's
Dave.
dead.
Fuck Dave.
Whatever. Whatever. Dude, I can get someone bigger than Dave's dead on a Tuesday night. So that's not that impressive.
No, yeah, I could get someone bigger than Day is Dead on Tuesday night too, but you're not supposed to talk about a non's weight.
Oh,
This is why I love this
I
guy.
can eat her.
Like
I can eat her.
why do you think I came back to this shit?
To make fun of me.
like if he wasn't such like a smartass, I would have not came back. That's literally like I watched a cunt stream. I didn't comment because I wasn't sure if I wanted people to know I was considering YouTube again. But I watched like the one a week before you got the resurrection one, the zombie wrath thumbnail, that one, and I was just like, motherfucker. Somehow they got funnier while I was gone. What's up?
Well,
We
yeah,
got a
you
lot
left.
funnier because you were gone. No, I meant while you were gone, but I was gonna follow it up with because you were gone.
Well, I mean, that was super funny. Like the first 5 times Anon said it, but I think she said it 5 times today. Let me check my. Let me check my.
Let me check my DM. How many times did Anon
Let me check my
say
DMs and my mentions because between those, I bet I could get 5.
I haven't even come
Day of an
close to filling my fucking quota. Okay? I'm working on it. Get
Well,
the fuck out of here.
well, I mean, if you don't bring up production numbers, we're gonna have to replace you.
He already did. That's
Wait,
why
wait,
Vamp
wait,
comes.
wait. I'm gonna say something that's gonna be cryptic.
No, she's pretty.
But Wolfie,
Oh, her mohawk.
this is
better.
the first test for the thing to see who is the thing of the thing. Find us a guest, and it better be a good one. If you get a shit in here, that's negative points.
It's a finding the line is that they
Like
either
right
have
now?
to be super entertaining or bigger than Anon's channel.
Yeah, they don't have to be big. They just have to not
Or-
be garbage.
No, it's super
Be careful.
entertaining
I'm gonna take
or
this fucking
bigger
video
than
link and
Anon's
put it
channel.
on 4chan.
Oh Christ, don't say I said entertaining, not gripping with autism.
Actually, wait. I could just put it in the chat. That's bad enough.
No, please
So
don't do
you want me to-
that.
Want me to find a
Oh,
guest
also,
right now?
Anon, do me a favor.
Yo.
Or Samaj, one of you lessers. Invite the bitching witch.
Who?
The bitching witch.
The
Helpful.
bitching witch. I'm
Helpful.
pretty
That's why
sure
I said who.
that's her Twitter. Oh, that's her name. She's some chick who was on here
Oh,
once.
AP's
But
in the chat.
she brings-
AP, run! Run!
Oh, let's get AP in here. Why not? Fuck it.
No, Two Beers is streaming. Go, run.
No. AP. Do me a favor. Come in here. You know that we and 2 beers in, very nearly viral. We've been enemies for a long time. And AP, you and I, we got a bond, man. Right here. Right in the left breast. We got a bond.
I'm pretty sure it's about a foot and change down and about 2 inches inward.
I was not touching my heart. I was touching my left breast. I was very clear about that.
That's why I said foot and change down and about an inch or so inward. I'm pretty sure that's where you guys' connection is.
You locked into your asshole good and tight.
AP, our connection is in my stomach.
You fucked up on those directions real bad.
I said a foot and change, so like somewhere between 1 and 2 feet. Like a foot's almost your navel from there. So
I'm not a very tall man, Wrath.
Then it would have been your knee, dumbass.
This is the banter nobody comes here for.
Hey, this is the banter that started the channel, actually.
Yeah, that's why it's been gaining fucking progress.
Yeah,
since you've gone.
that's why it got better when you left, Wrath. Because there was none of this.
Oh, I'm getting close to my quota, man. I'm getting close.
I mean, I have an Xbox right here, and the screen's right there. I can go if you want.
Somebody invite Cog or Sinatra. Invite Sinatra. He's consistently available.
I'd rather have Cog.
Cog is in America. In America.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
he's
yeah.
busy getting his dick wet. So
everybody's fucking off to Roy's stream.
Oh, that's great. You know who we should get? We should get Satsu in here. Fuck it.
Oh, you can send it to Satsu. Satsu's not going to show up. He's a very kind, gentle soul. He's not country material.
He's been here before.
Oh, has he?
Yes. Remember that time we talked Bing into showing up?
Invited him a lot. I didn't know he'd ever actually shown up.
No, we that time we talked Bing into showing up.
Bing. You don't even invite Bing to a cunt stream. She'll make it 10 minutes if that.
I mean, if we get 10 words out of Bing before she leaves, that's probably the record.
If she was there before we actually started, she'd make it to Ooga fucking Ooga cunts and be gone.
I was
no. We
with her.
always introduced her. It was always like, and we have T-Bing. She's like, hey, what's up? And you introduce the first story. I make a side remark, and she's gone.
What's happening?
Back then, we used to have anybody on that we liked, and then eventually I stupidly extended that to anybody, and then had to change that because there are a lot of people that don't belong here. Back then, we'd invite the people that we liked, and some of them were just not cunt stream material. And T-Bing, at least, was very honest about it. Like, she'd leave and she'd be like, "Nah, sorry, too crude for me."
Yeah, she would straight up say that. She just this isn't my kind of scene, instead of just like straight up dipping or some shit.
But at the start, we had a lot of people who dropped out because they were like, "No, you guys are fucking assholes."
Oh, dude. Okay, I wish that there was a retroactive feature for unfollowed.com, because I want to see how many people followed and unfollowed me within about an hour and a half from those days, because there's probably a shit ton. It's kind of like, oh yeah, follow me, let me in on this, and then they get in, and then there's like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed those streams.
Those were such good times.
They didn't go.
Or the people that you would
what we
boot.
need to make adjustments. They weren't a great show. Like they were just
It was fun.
a bunch of friends talking.
Yeah, it was fun
Yeah,
for
it was
us,
fun, and
but it wasn't
that's
fun
why
to watch.
the dead platform. If I ever want to do something like that again,
Yeah,
like the cunt stream now has structure and shit.
and like, and it also has viewers.
It's a better show now, but and viewers. But back then, those were a lot of fun.
Like to anyone watching, I highly recommend start a live stream channel. I mean, Schmeckle and I are fucking nobodies. I work a full-time job.
Speak for yourself, cunt.
And shit like that. But like,
I'm King Cunt. Lord of the Cunt Stream.
he is the Lord of the Cunt Stream.
You are nobody.
He is the Lord of the Cunt Stream, and unfortunately, he believes he's the Lord of the Dance, so that gets uncomfortable. But
hey, I can dance if I want to, and I'll leave all of my friends behind.
he doesn't have friends to leave behind, so it's really easy for him. But anyway, what I'm saying is start a live stream, invite someone, make them feel really important, and boot them. You will never experience euphoria quite like that. Like that's like every time that's like the feeling if you could punch the person who cuts you off on the highway. Like that's just a hilariously awesome.
Road rage, Wrath, and that's not.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever booted anyone really big other than Coppercat.
No. We made them feel big. They weren't actually big. They were fucking nobodies, but we made them feel good. And then like you piss them off. I make a joke. They start screaming, and you kick them.
No, I won't boot somebody for screaming. I'll boot them when they get into the stupid fucking muting shit.
It's true.
And that's why I had to boot Coppercat that one time.
Oh god, that was
so... You're just fucking muting everyone. Get the fuck out.
That was like the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
No, I actually like Coppercat.
But that
when you get the rare occasions where he drops the shit. But yeah, that was ridiculous. It pissed me off, and it was fuck you, get out.
I mean, he might have been the worst behaved guest we've ever had on the cunt stream, and that's saying something.
Yobi. Oh, you weren't here for that.
Oh no, I was there for Yobi back in March. I'm talking about more recently.
No, you weren't there for the one where he put the link out there and ended up crashing the stream.
Oh god, I wish I would have been there for that one.
No, Yobi's an outside dog for like
reasons.
Every stream now. Like every stream except for Liz's. Because of that.
Wow.
It
pissed
our viewers off.
Well, I mean, anyone with
he
$5 or
really
half a gram of
bad
meth can get on Liz's stream.
But no, Yobi picked a really bad night to do it because our guests happened to include Reading Ren, Tonkasaw, Vamp Candy, Angry Pepe, and I think the Beardbarian.
Oh, come on! That's
most of those people run their own fucking shows.
Yeah,
and all of them spoke about it the next day.
I say that is literally like the worst crowd to do that around.
It was stupid. It was a dumb decision, and
like,
failure watched it the next day, heard it cut off, and he ended up talking about it too. So he pissed off.
He literally just gave all of the gatekeepers to his success the finger.
Exactly. He didn't piss off anybody huge, but he pissed off the people small enough that they'd consider letting him on.
Right. So, like, literally, I mean, in this community, if you will.
It's who
you know. It's who you know, and being on the watched live streams right now has been how people are growing. Like, if you make it on Warski Live and Andy likes you, you made it. You're good. White YouTuber, perfect example. Did the collab with Bearing, did Warski Live, and now look at him.
I've been speaking with Andy. We might get him on here sometime. I'm not saying anything about us and Warski Live. We might get Andy onto the cunt stream fairly soon.
It'd be good to talk to him again. I mean, the only time I've talked to him was the Andy Earski night.
We got to see his ear quite a bit that evening.
And it was fucking 6 a.m. for him, so.
It was so funny. Like, he was so drunk.
Yeah, no, it was strange for me when he ended up following the cunt stream and shit, but I got in touch with him almost immediately and invited him on, and he's willing to come on. I just got to be able to actually book it.
God, Schmeckel has to make a plan. We are fucked children.
The bitching witch is complaining that there's not enough tits.
Yeah, take your shirt off.
Take my shirt off. I will take my shirt off if I can get somebody else to take their shirt off with me. I'm very self-conscious. I can only be mute if somebody else is off.
Hey, how about
shirt's already off?
You do it, or I go enjoy Roy's stream and take a bunch of people with me.
Okay.
No, let's face it. Nobody's going with you.
Oh, that's
bullshit.
bullshit.
Many people watch you, Anon. Hello, YouTube. Okay, see you soon.
This just after I uploaded a 28-minute video.
Stream. All right, later.
My live streams go for like 6 hours.
Yo,
Oh, remember
all right,
that.
Anon. Oh, what you actually need to do? I want you to pop over there, just briefly, and I want you to remind Roy that ours is better.
No.
We have an Anon. Roy has no Anon.
I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna send Day and Lacey this link.
Do that. Yes. Do that.
Okay, if we still Lacey, like
wait. Send Lacey the link and tell him I miss him.
We need to send someone.
Then a boner and make it a good length.
We do need to get someone over there because apparently they stole Wizard of Cause from us. So
those cunts.
He said he was going to work,
and he sent me some fucking messages. God damn motherfucker.
Okay. Are we like legitimately at war with Wiz now? Because I feel like we've had a lot of fake conflicts.
I'm actually a little upset with Wiz. He sent me blatant lies.
You hear this, Wiz? We're all mad at you.
Oh shit! The cunt stream's in real drama now. Like
yeah, from now on.
For realsies.
Fuck the YouTube saints. Saints, except for Jeff. You cool, man.
Hey. We know that you would fuck that YouTube saint. We all know that you would fuck Jeff given the opportunity, Schmecks. We all know.
I'm not denying that. Jeff, if you want, I'll pay for it. I won't pay for the sex. I'll pay for your ticket to come here.
No, just go to Kilroy because I'm pretty sure Jeff's on the guest list for Kilroy.
Good. That way I can have sex with Jeff. Cage fight. Sinatra says. I think I was supposed to fight Misa, but that was going to be in the streets of London. So we'll have to find a way to fund that.
I'm very skeptical of this. Very skeptical indeed.
Samaj, if you're gonna turn your camera on, put your goddamn face on it.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Sorry here, guys. This stream has been brought to you by 10
fucking Truffle Shuffle.
God damn it.
You don't need to show your face to show your titties, Samaj.
I ain't doing it. No.
I don't feel the love.
How many months have we been asking for? If we hit 1,000 before the new year, will you do a truffle shuffle for us?
No.
Aww.
Oh come on! How about a super chat truffle shuffle? If we did 1,000,
Skeptic Simba, Roy's channel is at Schmeckel TV.
Yeah. Exactly
Check
what
it out.
it is.
Subscribe.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical, man, that we'll ever get that 1,000. Unless our
I don't know. I started halfway through November and said, "Oh, let's hit 900," and we did. I'm thinking that we can manage 1,000 by the end of the month, and then we can get that sweet super chat money.
I am afraid of this
And
channel with super
I'm
chat.
gonna share it
I'm
with the rest of
afraid.
you.
Oh God. Oh God. Anon, be very afraid.
I'm super afraid.
It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get freaky, and frankly, it's gonna get uncomfortable. But it's gonna be a thing.
Already
The
uncomfortable.
moment we have super chat, this stream becomes a bad place to be.
And that'll make it so much more entertaining when we get guests. Like when we have like a guest on this shit with super chat, shit, it's gonna get weird.
If you cunts can get us to 1,000 subscribers tonight on the Monday stream, which we're doing, we got some things to break out on the Monday stream. I will show you my cock and balls.
They look like an elephant.
No,
Very much like an elephant.
Guys, I'm up the ante right now.
Oh God.
You might get the cock and balls, but if we can activate super chat by Monday, I will tell the story for $5. The story, the cannibalism story.
The story. He will tell the story of the one time that he fucking ate a guy. A real life fucking not a real living
Dead.
person. He was
Very
dead
dead.
at that point.
Very dead.
He sliced into. He used a fork. And took a nice, dainty fucking bite of a human being, and then repeated.
Actually, this is a bigger bite that I'm proud of. But again, if by Monday we're at 1,000, I will tell that story for a $5 super chat.
He ate a person.
You know what, cunts. If by Monday we have super chat, I'll donate the $5 to have him tell this fucking story.
I don't care where it comes from. I don't even want the $5. I just want the $5 super chat.
Get us to 1,000, and I will super chat the $5 myself to have him tell this story.
Hey, here's a quick question.
I've been waiting for this, cunts. I've been waiting so long for this, cunts.
He's been tormenting us with this for so long, I don't even care anymore.
No, I've been blue-balled so bad. Nah, it's okay. I know the story, but I ain't sharing the story.
Well, no, Samash, you're the type of person who doesn't get something for so long that you just give up on it. That's why it's been 9 years. I'm not that type of person.
It's been 84 years. Get it right, Schmeckle.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We gotta remember, he's living in cat years at this point.
Oh, I'm already down one cat. So,
oh, dude, are you telling me every time I go into a dry spell, I'm in cat years at like week 2? I was like, Jesus Christ, it's been like a year.
You need a tank egg.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
there we go.
That was a great plug.
Yeah, Tenga eggs. I know you fucking watched this. I caught you in the fucking chat that one time.
Wait, are you
I've seen
serious?
the fucking Tenga eggs. Oh yeah, they've been in our fucking chat. They haven't said
Bastards!
anything.
Why haven't you given us
They've been in
money?
the list of people watching.
I think it's because Schmeckle told me to stop advertising for him.
No, well, yeah, you need to stop advertising for them until they start paying me.
If you're good at it, don't do it for free. Jesus Christ, kids.
Exactly.
I'm beginning to regret.
If you're listening, Tang Egg, until you give me money, you go fuck yourself.
Give you money?
Yeah, give you money.
We're not saying give Schmeckle money is a good plan for society, but he has just enough of an audience of just shitty enough people that, yeah, you know, we should be compensated for plugging your masturbation.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely buy your shit.
At least send me a couple free Tenga eggs. I had to toss away my old ones.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, Skeptic Simba. I was joking about that thing. Roy's channel is actually Wrath of Controversy.
It's too late. I already done did it.
Bitch. How dare you mess with the joke?
I'm a fucking traitor.
Well, I mean, well, what else is new? I was like, you guys hear? Did you guys hear? The sky is blue.
That's purple. Fuck you.
Okay, Adam Savage, go ahead. Substitute my reality with your own. That's fine.
Who the fuck is Adam Savage? The joke
The
didn't
guy
land.
who said, I reject your substitute. I reject your reality and substitute my own. He's one of the hosts on Mythbusters.
I mean,
he's the one that doesn't have the walrus stash.
There are worse things that could be compared to. I'm not all that mad about it.
I haven't.
Well, I mean, he's a ginger. You're a piece of shit. I mean, what?
We're basically the same person. I've almost got a dick.
All right, now.
You almost had a dick.
I'm gonna go for a quick piss, a quick smoke. I'm gonna leave.
Nobody's in charge.
I'm leaving Wolf in charge.
No, leave the chat in charge. Leave the chat in charge. That's a better.
Actually, you know what? God bother in the chat. You're in charge. you're dictating the stream while I'm gone.
Oh God! At least it wasn't Stephen Blackman.
No, I'm leaving the fucking troll in charge.
Well, I'm just saying. At least
one of you.
You timed me out, you fucking asshole.
I did.
At least he didn't leave Stephen Blackman in charge.
Well, one of you pieces of shit. Invite somebody worthwhile. And I swear to fucking God, if it's Mark or Opal, I will bring down the wrath of wrath on you.
He will bring down the wrath of controversy on me, which means the self-loathing and pathetic production quality of my videos will be with you for life.
I will remind you how similar you are to Wrath.
Don't play. He'll do it.
I'll be right back. Don't fuck up. God botherer, you're in charge. Tell Wrath how much he needs to take his beard off.
He just started in on it.
Okay.
So,
you know what?
wait, Godfather.
My bag of fucks is empty. I'm just gonna start throwing links at popular people. Like, fuck it. Rucka on Doomed. You made the mistake of following me, now you reap the whirlwind.
Oh my God. Not Rucka. Not Rucka.
Rucka.
Why are you hating on Rucka?
I don't hate Rucka. He just drains all the energy out of the room. It's like
he's not a good streamer.
It's just like, hey, you want to talk about problems in the world? Give up! Just give up and do your own thing. Like, but that doesn't solve the problem.
I like Rucka, honestly.
His solution to everything is give up. I'm so pissed off with him. I can't stand listening to him.
No, I mean, my thing is, he's, in my opinion, and if he hears this, cool, whatever. He won't. But if he hears this, he's a nihilistic realist. He's just like, fucking do you.
You can't really be a nihilistic realist.
No, but he's a realist with a nihilistic perspective. It's nihilistic, not nihilistic, but okay. And by that, it's just you can be a realist and operate under the presumption that whatever the most selfish decision people are going to make, that on average is going to be what people make, the decision people make. And that's really how I see his perspective. Is that he just operates under the assumption that people will make the most selfish decision individually and in majority. And I don't necessarily think he's wrong.
Look, we didn't need to invite him to get all the fun sucked out of the room. We got a fun sucker right here.
Fun sucker!
I'm trying to help you hit quota. I don't want to have to do interviews again. Fuck that.
I haven't told you sucked in the last 10 minutes. Wrath, you suck.
I didn't know we invited my ex. I didn't know we invited my ex here.
Wrath,
Yeah.
you're a piece of shit.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
You
We missed you in your farting
Stop.
chair.
It doesn't fart. It hates life.
It's trying to die under your
No,
fat
I
ass.
came back. Nobody invited anybody a substance.
No. I invited Rucka. He didn't accept the invite. Important distinctions
when I
are
said
important.
somebody a substance, I didn't mean Rucka.
This is
Well,
what we all tried to tell him, and then he went on a really depressing fucking tirade about how everybody's terrible.
so I rucked without bringing in views. That's what just happened.
Yeah, he ruined the stream.
Yeah, you know what I need you to do? Invite the bitching witch. I teased her
I did already.
with an invite. And then all four of you. I'm not saying the chat, but the chat too. Send Roy a message saying "fuck you, Roy." Just those words.
Hey man, I'm already here. I already stayed, even though I got an invite to an obviously superior stream, and I'm still here. So that's
I got
enough.
invited
That's
to
all
it
you
too,
get.
but I had to run this fucking thing.
Shut it down. Let's all leave.
Shut it down.
Do you think I would? Actually, we all have invites.
I don't, but oh well.
Oh well, we don't give a shit about that.
I'll make sure you have an invite. Cunt stream's fucking over, cunts. Go over to 2 beers in. We're crashing that shit.
I don't-
All of you. Get